Okay. That's the fun real go last time. Right. I want to get in a bit of practice with these PDA flips.
Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains.
I've got one up, but I can't see the chin.
Hi there. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Ooh, getting there. Also knocking out like 6, 7, 8 one day.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Time. This
I
time.
got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball.
I'm trying to go too fast and doing like everything at the same time, which isn't right. Getting closer. Not quite get the time. I can't hold X because I'll just glide into these.
I got some.
That sounds like do my head in a minute. Knock that off for a bit. Three? Yeah, man. I'm gonna rewatch that movement guide. I'm just like, obviously missing in there. Oops.
PDA side flip. Remember that method I talked about earlier where you don't have to worry about smoothly? So first jump in the air and open the PDA with circle. When you're in the PDA menu, you want to be holding both L1 and R1. Then close the PDA with triangle, and in quick succession you want to press X, a side direction on the analog stick, and let go of L1, one after another. The spacing between the X, the side, and the L1 input are all about 0.1 seconds apart. It takes a little while to get down, but once you start getting it, it instantly clicks and you'll never forget how to do them ever again. To get optimal PDA side flips, you want to practice them enough.
Easy to say, hard to do. That's free. Free, getting there. Okay, that was grounded, that one doesn't count. I'm getting it at all now. That was my wrench, that was in the right button. I'll see that go if I want to soon. I think I was letting go of L1 too soon. That was great. I was going too fast. Okay, I'm getting it. How big a chain I can get? 0. 2. It's not gonna work. What, 4? Five. Apparently there is like a ceiling I can hit. Not a ceiling like number ceiling, but like physical ceiling I can bounce off of. I'm hitting 5 at a time now. Good. I think that was 7. Let's go practice this for a little bit, then carry on with Vilgar. I think I actually need PDA side flips for this bit anyway. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, right. I didn't even count that one, but that one was so good. Right, okay. I think I've got that enough to be able to move on. Right. So apparently this is the beginning of 3 hard planets in a row. Rilgar, Umbris, and Italia. It sounds like this is the hard part of it.
I'm going to try and make this as simple as I can. This next few planets are notoriously pretty brutal. So, I'm going to very quickly explain Cineflips. I do not recommend doing them, especially when starting. They take lots of practice, and they're really not necessary. Okay, so I'm going to briefly show you the grip that I use for doing Cineflips on Railgar. This is just what I found most comfortable. Pretty much same thing. I'm gonna flutter R1, R2, and you kind of want to lock in with each input of the flutter with a different direction on the analog stick. And so what I'll kind of do as a guide is I'll accent either R1 or R2 with either left or right. And so you're kind of focusing on just the straight rhythm of one direction, one input. Just like that. You want to be mindful because you can steer too far right or too far left depending on which direction you accent. You want to pretty much keep as straight of a line as you can, so maybe you'll have to correct that. For NG+, it's not that big a deal because you have the PDA. If you have to PDA glide at the end, you should have a decent bit of speed. If you got to add one PDA side flip or whatever, that's totally fine as well. As for grip itself, I actually tend to... So when you do the initial side flip, it's R1 X in a direction, I'll normally just hold X down, like just have it held down, and then kind of use that as the like where I anchor my my right hand around. And you're gonna want to stand usually more on the right side. If you're just starting out, I would say try and be somewhere around here, like more on the right. With the opening movement, maybe you'll end up like more here. But being a little bit farther right, you have a bit more space to work with, more time over the water itself. So one thing I normally like to do, it's not super necessary, but I find it helps with consistency, is I'll actually slow walk off this platform. I just find it helps with not starting an ILJ chain. Like, it helps with making sure that you're getting side flips out and not building up speed. It could be placebo, but it's just something I've been doing for a while now. So normally they say that you want to go 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They want it... Normally they...
Okay, he said not to start with Cineflips, but I have to try Cineflips. They look insane. Gonna have a look at these.
And let go of L1, one after another. About 0.1 second, forget how to do a crouching animation, but it's in PDA stops and speedias.
That's not what I clicked on.
One neat thing, Cineflips.
Oh yeah.
While ILJs are used to give you length and speed, Cineflips on the other hand is essentially the same thing, but you're chaining side flips together instead, so it's used to gain height. Believe it or not, this trick is actually harder than ILJs, since the frame window between each side flip is much smaller, meaning you can fail this a lot easier. I highly advise against doing Cineflips in any category if you're starting out just learning Ratchet and Clank. They take a ridiculous amount of time to perfect, and the time you save from getting them can probably be saved in easier spots by having better movement. If you are crazy enough to want to do Cineflips, you always want to be using the flutter method, as the mashing method will give you too much speed to gain any height. So Cineflips are started the exact same way as ILJs. You walk to the edge of a platform, do a long jump or a side flip, but this time you want to rock the analog stick back and
We'll give it a try. Let's see what happens. This could be funny. So, edge of a platform, do a side flip or a long jump, and then put a R1 and R2 alternating left and right on the stick. That's gonna suck because I'm on a PS4 controller, on a PS3 controller, so my right analog stick actually, R2 actually has travel. We'll give it a go anyway. Good start, yep. And eating, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm alive. I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time doing this, given I'm not even meant to, but... Excuse me. Apparently I'm supposed to wait until this bar just, like, low down. I'm, like, starting. Oh, that's not even close. I can't want to see if I just got like one off. That is crazy that I can't even get like one. Maybe holding X is not what I want to be doing. Unless you use X as an anchor, but maybe it doesn't mean like hold it down. Okay, I'll give it like a couple. Really? You wait until I'm much short to eat me? Okay. I'll give it another couple of goes, and if I just don't get it, I'll move on. Yeah, okay. We'll table that for now. Come on. That's very much when I'm better at the game type thing. Alright, let's go to the actual strats.
They say they want you to go 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And you kind of want to be more like 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Slightly above that. Like, this is fine. The worst thing that can happen is you can push up like way too much, and then you might get a long jump in there, and that'll obviously add some speed on because you'll long jump instead of side flip. But if you go, like when you're doing 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock naturally, because of how vigorous you have to be, sometimes you'll descend a little bit, and that'll actually put you at 9 o'clock, and then descend. You can just backflip. I'll even try and show this. You can just backflip, and the whole thing will get eaten. You'll lose all here, or PDA side flip all the way back up, and that is really slow. So, I try to aim for 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock as best I can. So one other thing I'll briefly show off is you can technically also do these from this buoy, but it is far. One other thing I'll briefly mention, it. Way up early, and I had to do the PDA glide. Pretty rare that it can height. Sometimes we'll tack on a couple ILJs. Once we have the height, so an easier way of getting over there, basically you're just gonna infinite long jump across the gap here, and then PDA side flip up top. For a beginner-focused route, this will definitely get the job done. So that looks like this.
Infinite long jumping step, right? I haven't done that, so that's new enough.
Infinite long jumps. Infinite long jumps, also known as ILJs, is basically a way to fly over certain surfaces by canceling long jumps into side flips back into long jumps. Usually ILJs are performed by walking over the very edge of a platform in specific spots and then initiating either with a long jump or a side flip. If you're too far away from the spot you're trying to ILJ off of, you'll just long jump to your death. Certain surfaces like the mud on Umbrus and Rilgar's water is programmed a bit strangely in the sense that when you long jump off of some areas, the game thinks Ratchet is constantly on the ground, which is why you can chain together these long jumps and side flips. The planets you can do ILJs on are Aridia, Rilgar, Umbrus, Hoven, Quartu, and Velden 2. If you really want to perform them, be warned they will take a while to learn if you're new. There are two methods of doing ILJs, the flutter method and the mashing method. I'm pretty much the only one that uses the mashing method for some planets, While I will cover both, I highly recommend learning the flutter method, so let's begin with that. I will also advise to use this spot on Umbrus, because when you die, you spawn right there, so you get to try again. As I previously mentioned, you have to walk over the very edge of the platform. Then either start off by doing a
That was probably what I was missing with the cineflips. I wasn't walking off the edge of the platform, so that might be it.
long jump or a lag jump off the edge. For the simplicity, I recommend long jumping. So walk to the edge, hold forward, press R1 and X, and now quickly switch to pressing R2 and left or right on the D-pad, then back to R1, then back to R2 in the D-pad, and now you constantly want to flutter back and forth between R1 and R2 while tapping the D-pad in a decently fast rhythm as shown on the screen. If your first long jump didn't let you ILJ, one of two things either happened. One, you weren't close enough to the edge. Two, you were on a platform without an ILJ surface beneath you. Don't forget, specifically here on Umbrus, you have to have the mud beneath you. If any
Right. Okay, so I need to basically walk off a ledge and then start doing it. Okay. Didn't get the long jump out. Oh. Eat me. Thank you. Let's do it up here. The right surface beneath it. Or does it? No, it probably doesn't. I probably have to go this way. Holy shit! I think I got it. What the hell? Okay, that was promising. Wait, that wasn't... I was doing cineflips. Oh, shit. I was accidentally doing cineflips instead of my... Okay. The fact I was accidentally doing cineflips and... Okay, no, that wasn't close enough to the edge. I'm gonna get eaten. I'm alive. Now I'm gonna get eaten. Let's do it off here. I'm getting the cineflips, not the infinite lung jumps. That's insane. Surely the Cineflip was like left and right on the D-pad. I'm curious about that actually. I can't see why it needs to be the analog stick. You know, Ratchet does have analog movement, digital movement. It's not very easy to hold, that's might be why. I think I'm long jumping too soon there. Side flip. Let's not try and focus on the sin flips, let's just do the LJs. It starts with an LJ. Okay, that kind of got somewhere. That's a movement guide.
Anything else is beneath you, and you have left or right on the D-pad, then back on the edge. For the simplicity, I recommend long jumping. So walk to the edge, hold forward, press R1 and X, and now quickly switch to pressing R2 and left or right on the D-pad, then back to R1, then back to R2 in the D-pad, and now you constantly want to flutter back and forth between R1 and R2 while tapping the D-pad in a decently fast rhythm as shown on the screen. R1, R1, then back to quickly switch to pressing R2 and left or right on the D-pad, then back to R1, then back to R2 in the D-pad, and now you constantly
Okay, it's R1, then R2 D-pad, not R1 D-pad, R2 D-pad. Yeah, that might make a difference. Whoops, lost my controller. So it's R1, R2, oh, no, R1, R2, R1. Something I'm losing a little bit. I'm doing cineflips again. Stop doing cineflips. I need to hit button on R2. to. Just not to. Seriously, straight into center flips. It's so weird. That's gonna be difficult to get used to. Climb up, please. Thank you. You know, this might be just the Rilgar stream. I'm going to drop a quick question in the Discord. I kind of started there and immediately dropped it. You know, my hands keep handling Cineflips. Maybe it is just going to be easy to do that. Like, I'm immediately having more success. It's ridiculous. Don't eat me. Okay, I think I'm doing that. That long jump was too early. Try to time that like as you're walking off. Ah, it's too early. There it is. That was it. That was an ILJ. Yeah, that was too early. Okay, I get the feel for it now. That was good. Right. Okay, so the reason it drops is because I'm going over solid ground, which you cannot ILJ over. That's fine, that I knew. Now I need to learn how to, like, steer it, because I've got the getting the muscle memory for hitting X, for hitting right when I'm hitting R2. Now I need to be able to, like, move. And I immediately went back into Sinners. What the hell? Made it solid ground. I must be doing that long jump way too early. Yes, I am. I think I can hold X a little bit before I walk off the edge, but I need to have R1 pressed as I'm walking off the edge. Not like that. Okay, I felt better. I'll try doing it off of the barge now. It's going to adjust the long jump timing just a little bit, I think. Didn't get one off. Let's get eaten. The hell? I'm losing it again. Is it sighted? Yeah, that was a bit better. I actually managed to change direction in that one. I hope you enjoyed the opening of this music, because it's all you're going to hear for a bit. Okay, I'm consistently kicking it off now, that's better. Yeah, I think I'm hitting like solid geometry over there. Which is why it drops. I think. You're wrong. That one was a false start. Oh, too early. That is so good, holy shit. That's almost it. That's actually almost it. I need to be over that side. Okay. I mean... could probably... Okay, that was good. That was very good. Okay. You can kind of do it off the barge with the proper lineup. Quality's improving. It's just really good. Well, you know what? We're not done yet. Oh, yes, we are. Because there is actually a backup to the backup, or rather an easier method to the easy method. I think that's what I'm going to go for. As a backup if I don't get the PDA flips.
I will also very quickly mention a non-PDA side flip version of this. Basically, you want to ILJ into this gap in this rock wall. So, swim under, jump up here, long jump, swim a little bit, dive under. And this is actually the elevator up to that platform. So, go back up. And there you go.
Okay. So if I get the ILJs, but I don't get the PDA hovers, I can fall down, aim for that gap, and dive. And I can just clip through. Wait, line up. And immediately drop it. Eat me. Eat me! Spin! Oh, nearly. Wait, can I? How do I dive in this water? I don't know that I can. No, I can't. Then how am I supposed to come through here?
Swim under, jump up here.
Oh, am I supposed to, like, fall into that from a height? Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm trying to rush it now. Oop. Aha! Wait. I got eaten underneath. Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, I need to look at this, see how he does it fast.
Swim under, jump up here, long jump.
Okay. I'm not gonna make that. Or maybe he does. No, I can't do that without the Hydra pack, which I do not have. That's just to go far enough.
Swim a little bit, dive under.
Yeah.
And this is actually the elevator. Swim under, jump up here, long jump, swim a little bit, dive under.
Okay, I did do the long jump, so maybe the long jump gets you to a diveable section of water that doesn't have the sharks in it. Come on. Would you believe me if I said the next planet's worse? Okay, let's do some more PDA flips because I'm apparently losing that again. Okay. So apparently I do know how to do that. It's not what I need to do again. No, not actually. I've landed back here. That's what I should try and do. If I fail it, try and PDA my way back here. That gets me practice for the ILJs and the PDA flips. And it shows that I can pull off a PDA flip when I need to, not when I don't need to. Like here. Okay, smart. I'm thinking, I'm using the brain. Off room with brain. Except for right there where I just hit every single wrong button. Right. Try this again. Clarify something about this barge. Holy shit, AI viewers! Wow. Die in the fire. Spam. Bots. Well, I reported, so I can't just delete the message now. No, there we go. I need like a mod. Right. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of the pipe. And I just walk up. But I'd like to at least get to Umbrus and put a save there, because I know that one's going to be a big one. Am I holding down R1? I am. I thought... Oh, that was the dive meter. Right, I almost got far enough to actually be able to dive. Okay. I need to see how late I can push that long jump.
Here, long jump, swim a little bit, dive under.
Okay, now. Really?
Jump up here, long jump, swim a little bit, swim under, jump up.
He's basically long jumping in line with this crack here, and that gets him far enough. It's interesting. Okay. I'm a bitch. Oh, I'm almost there. It turned to the left. Don't fucking drop this now. Oh. Oh my god. Wow, okay. I actually managed to do it. Put the sound back on. Alright, go get back.
Here, we're gonna put midair, and if you gotta do a PDA open, that's fine. Ideally, you're gonna try and catch the cycle on this buoy, so that when it tilts down, you can ILJ right back to the ship. This buoy, you gotta do a PDA open, that's fine. Ideally, you're gonna try and catch the...
And ideally, one last aisle check. No. But if I get eaten, where do I go? Nope. Back to my ship. That's good enough. We are moving on. We are going to Umbris. God damn. Right. Save. I backed up my save so I can start overwriting these. Let's work backwards, I guess. Door. Oh my god.
Okay, and so now for the source of a lot of runners' frustrations. This is Umbris, aka can you ILJ or not? So the first thing I want to talk about is getting Ghost Ratchet. Basically, you want to hop over to this corner, jump into the mud, and you want to wait until roughly half of Ratchet's face is submerged. You're gonna play an ILM. You're gonna side flip out of it, and then do a few PDA side flips. You can make this with only 3 and a hyper strike, but when you're a beginner, I do not recommend doing that. Just do the extra one. It's not even a second slower, and if you miss the hyper strike, if you don't have the height, you won't feel like a loser afterward. So from here, you basically have 2.5 minutes where you're in the Ghost Ratchet state. Your speed cap is removed, and you can go through walls. So from here, if you've practiced normal ship to boss, I will warn you, because of the speed cap being removed, ship to boss with Ghost Ratchet gets really fast. So definitely stay on alert for that. But the line is otherwise pretty much the same. You want to aim a little left and then mostly right. And if you have to glide at the end, that's a-okay. Should land in here. Now, something as well I'll show off that I've gotten a couple questions about, and I didn't cover it in the ILJ analysis video, which I'll have linked in the description as well for this video. But when you're doing these, if you fail a chain, you can hold L1, open the PDA, and wrench swing just like you would for an infinite jump. And then instead of doing the infinite jump inputs, the you know, if you're gonna double jump out of it or whatever, you can just start the flutter back up, so long as you dropped it purely based on missing an input. If you go over a non-ILJ surface, so if you go over any of the tree branches in the mud, this is not gonna work. But so long as it's just you, maybe you messed up your flutter, maybe you didn't press the D-pad fast enough, you know, whatever it may have been, you can still save it by, again, it's the first half of an infinite jump input, open the PDA with L1, swing the wrench, and then start the flutter back up. Okay, so once you're in here, you can grab...
Okay. So I'm gonna dive in the mud, get halfway to my face, play an ILM, and then start doing PDA flips out of it. With dialogue just here. Oh, I actually just clipped straight through the geometry. That's interesting. I hit the death button underneath. Okay. You're waiting too long. No, okay, I didn't wait long enough there. I had it and then I hit the wrong button. I didn't want to pause.
I got some great bar.
Hell yes. Okay. And lost it.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Ah.
I got some.
That should do. That gets very confusing.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Alright. Can I save this? I don't think so. That was just, oh, I didn't hold the L1. Okay, that was too long. So there's a sweet spot between not deep enough, in which case I just hit the kill plane immediately, and too deep where I pass straight through the kill plane and I can't jump out of it. Not deep enough. Or I might just be failing the side flip. I'm failing the side flip. No, I don't know. Try. Okay, no, I think that wasn't deep enough.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
That definitely wasn't deep enough. I hit the kill plane. And that time I didn't get enough height out of the flip. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've lost the timing. What's happened? God damn it. Was it going too slow? That was a bit far. That time I got distracted. Oh.
I got some great...
No, but going from an ILM flip to a PDA flip is throwing me off.
Hi there, Fuzz.
Thank you. Right.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Hey, Ray. You've missed a planet. I did quite a bit there. Like, the first hour and 20 minutes of this. One planet. Not one of the hardest planet.
I got some great bar. I got some great bargains for you today.
Stuck in Sunderland. Oh, my condolences. Right, how do I save this?
Grab the still it's not gonna work. Infinite jump. You can hold L1, open the PDA, and wrench swing just like you would for an infinite jump. And then instead of doing the infinite jump inputs, the you know, if you're gonna double jump out of it or whatever, you can just start the flutter back up. So long,
So,
just
you
like
gonna
you
buy
would for an
something or
infinite
what?
jump. If you fail a chain, you can hold L1, open the PDA, and wrench swing just like you would for an infinite jump. And then instead of doing the infinite jump inputs, the you know, if you're gonna double jump out of it or whatever, you can just start the flutter back up. So long as you drop.
So, you gonna buy something or what? I got some great bargains for you today.
Dropped it, so as long as it's just whatever it may have input. If you go over, maybe you didn't press the D-pad. Again, it's the first half of an infinite jump input. Open the PDA with L1, swing the wrench, and then start the flutter back up.
Let's go, buddy. I ain't got all day.
It's the first half of a flutter of a infinite input. L1. Okay. I'm gonna have to R1 and X.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I think saving that was harder.
I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Maybe instead of focusing on getting Ghost Ratchet at the beginning, I just focus on this flutter.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you. I got some great.
Holy shit, I recovered.
I got some great bargains for you today. I got some great bargains for you today.
Nice backflip. Okay.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Okay, I think I went over that geometry which I need to avoid, so that wasn't really good. What am I doing?
I got some great bargains for you today.
I dropped it immediately? Okay. I missed the D-pad entirely.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Oh, so that's... Okay, I'm throwing the wrench because I'm holding R1. I can't hold R1.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
That's the furthest I've gotten so
Hi
far.
there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. I got some great bargains for you today.
Okay, this is another question for this.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Okay, right. Upon to recover it with the PDA, I need to press X after swinging my wrench, and try and stop the flipper.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Shut this plane up now. Got rotate the cuff. We'll give it like another quarter of an hour, and then actually we'll want to do another stream. Getting hot in this room. There's a bloody heat wave and I can't open the window, otherwise the wind just garbles my voice entirely.
I got... I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today.
1 close PDA square X flutter. 1 X square X flutter. I have a second question now.
Okay, so once you're in here, video, which I'll have linked in the description as well for this video. But when you're doing these, if you fail a chain,
I'm getting pretty decent with the ILJ, but loose over there. Now, you can't ILJ over solid ground. Normally, I should have Ghost Ratchet so some collision doesn't work. I'm wondering if, because I've been skipping Ghost Ratchet to practice the ILJ, those rocks in the distance the thing that's killing it. It could be interesting if it is. That definitely wasn't the rocks.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today.
Ah, I think they do.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I think I was actually recovering my ILJs there. Side flipping straight in doesn't help.
I got some great... Hi there, Fuzzball.
Come on.
I got some great...
Interesting little long jump.
I got some great bargains.
Just a few more tries.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Getting to mash the D-pad on the recovery.
I got some great bargains for you today. Covering that flutter is something I just can't seem to do.
Didn't even start that one. Try again.
I got some great bargains for you today. I got some...
That's few tries. I do not have the muscle memory for this yet.
Hi there. I got some...
Okay, with one last try. I'm not getting the recovery. Okay. That's fine. I need to give my arm a bit of a rest as well. Oh. I really should go to a doctor and actually get this rotator cuff looked at, but you know. Effort. Right. I got through Rogue. I got through like the first sticky point. This is the second sticking point. I think after this, it's all kind of just smoother. Smoother. If I can get past this, I should be able to get to the end of the game. I think that's going to do it for this session. I'm hopefully going to be at it again tomorrow. I wanted to be doing it yesterday, but I got no sleep Monday night, and then the temperature peaked. It's happened again today, but I have energy to. I'm going to raid a friend of mine. He's learning Tyler Tasmanian Tiger 2, and I do highly recommend watching that one. That's a good one. we'll rate him. And I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you next time.